Hey man, what's up?
Oh, hello.
Hey man, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Okay, sweet, 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 sweet. Cool man, thank you very much for allowing to delay the thing a little bit. I was
Oh, no
freaking out a
problem.
bit an hour ago.
That was absolutely mental.
Yeah,
It's just crazy.
that's kind of ridiculous.
hmm
Okay, sweet, sweet. Alright, cool. I should have added you last time, didn't I? I think I did.
I think so, yeah. I'm in LowkoTV chat anyway.
Alright, Gavin.
Yep.
GG, Gavin. Cool. So how things going, man?
They're going a lot better. I mean, I pretty much haven't lost against a two-base all-in against a Protoss. Pretty much just been able to beat every single one. It's just, I cannot play macro games at all. I don't know, I don't really know the timings, like,
Mm-hmm.
because I haven't played Roach Hydra that much in ZVP. I play it differently to what I've seen, like, the professionals play Roach Hydra. It's like in versus Terran, I just do like a 2-2 maxed out timing push, but it doesn't really seem to work
Mm-hmm.
versus Protoss because they literally just make like 5 or 6 Colossus, and then I pretty much just can't even touch them.
Alright, alright. So it's not so
I
much
don't
like
really
the
know
two
the.
base all-ins right now, it's mostly just the
Yeah, it's just macro. It's just longer games.
Alright, cool. So you're, I don't know exactly what your win-loss was last time, I don't know actually.
I think last time it was like 31. I
Yeah,
think.
something like that. I should
Yeah.
have it here somewhere. Um, or didn't I make any notes during that one? I made probably a couple, but I was so little that it wasn't really relevant.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, so right now you got 37% versus Protoss and 71 versus Darren, still the ridiculous one right there.
hmm
And then
Yep.
59 versus Zerg. So that's all pretty solid. So you want to do ZVP again?
Yeah, if that's okay.
Alright, yeah, of course, dude. It's up to you. You got a couple of Protoss game played, man. A couple Terran games as well.
hmm
Mm-mm. It's okay. Well, you actually played 1v1 in Wings of Liberty. Damn.
Um, did I?
It
Oh, that
shows so on
was.
your profile, at least. Maybe you
Oh
accidentally
yeah.
played some.
I think because this was a new account, I don't think I could afford Heart of the Swarm when I first got it. I
Oh.
think I bought Wings of Liberty and then upgraded like a week later, so I just started playing Wings of Liberty as Zerg just to try and
Uh-huh.
get into the swing of it anyway.
You're
I
actually
don't.
very high up the ladder right now, though. It's 138 and 108. I mean,
Yeah, I was rank 1 for a decent amount of times. That's when I got placed against quite a few masters, but then I got placed against more Protoss people, and they weren't doing two base all-ins, and it just kind of didn't go very well.
mm-hmm. Alright, yeah, but at least you get placed versus them already, which is pretty sick.
hmm
It's really high
Yeah.
up the ladder, though. I
hmm
mean, on bad days, I play pretty much like a ton of diamonds all the damn time, so it's like,
All right.
you know, it's already getting really high up on the ladder, so that's great.
hmm
We're actually gonna have to find someone to practice against, so
hmm
it's gonna be a tricky one. I mean, there's 400 people watching right now. There must be at least like one high diamond slash like master league Protoss player
Yeah.
online. I think, unless you have like a practice partner yourself on.
I don't have one online just now.
All right. If anyone feels like helping us out, could you please join group LowkoTV? That's LOWKOTV. On the EU server, and just say, hey, I'm like a Protoss player, and I'm pretty high up the ladder. There must be at least one, right? But maybe for the time being, could you maybe like show me a replay of like a good example game where things go wrong, or if you have any save that is?
I
Because
think.
I remember from last time, like your macro was really spot on.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's because I kind of know what to do versus Zerg and Terran, whereas like versus Protoss, I just kind of fall apart. Like I don't really know the timings and stuff. I see people go for like really early Vipers, like I think it's like 10-minute infestation pair or something like that. But
Mm-hmm.
I just completely forget about that because I'm just used to getting Vipers really late versus Terran, and then I just kind of lose against lots of Colossus anyway. I think I've got one replay, which I think if I remember, I think he tries to like 4-gate me off like one base, and then I defend it, and then he just makes like 6 Colossus and then just walks across the map and just kills me.
Alright, I can have a look at that one. Yeah, what you said right there about a 10-minute infestation pit is like the super standard.
Okay.
Guys, we need a Protoss, not a Zerg player, but maybe I didn't point it out. If anyone is like, no, Terran, not a Terran player. If there's any or any Protosses out there, would be great. Alright, well, let's just have a look at the replay first.
Alright, okay.
Deadwing, ugh.
I really like this map, apart from against Protoss, because it's just so easy for them to just sit back, and so difficult to actually try and kill their third anyway. But I really like it for ZVZ. Although quite a lot of people go mutas on this map, and then just go like straight to hive to like ultras and broodlords, which is a bit annoying to play against. But if it's like a standard, like just roach versus roach, then majority of the times I can normally win on this map. I think it was this map that I actually beat the Masters on that I played against.
Alright.
Which was just a roach versus roach, but
yeah, I stopped playing this one in Zerg vs Terran because they could basically, like, let's say this is my third and this is his third. He could actually shoot from his third base to my third base, actually in the mineral line, which is kind of messed up. But they have now like disabled like horizontal spawns on this one. But I've never upvoted it. All right, could you put it on like ×4 or something so we can like cruise through it a little bit? Because I suppose the early game will be fine anyway.
yeah. I mean, I think I managed to like stop his 4-gate or something. He only makes like a couple of units from it, but I don't know whether I made too many lings to then be like behind or something. I'm not sure.
We'll see. Yeah, so he's just going straight for a 4-gate. Is he even gonna put down the expo? Well, you see already his chrono boosting, so it's like pretty obvious.
Yeah, I don't think he does put down the expo. No.
This is Diamond Protoss for real.
Yeah.
Like, oh. All right, I like that 5-minute double spine right there. That's great. You can actually delay them slightly, but this is just safer.
All right.
So this should be an easy hold. Only thing right here is exactly not to overdo the Zerglings.
Yeah, I don't know whether I make. I think I see his expansion there with that Overlord. I think I do anyway, so I just go back into drone in there, yeah.
Alright, that's great. Alright, I think the gases are a little bit too early. It's the first thing to notice right there. Like, usually you just try and squeeze out more drones right now, you know, so the gases aren't really going to help. Usually you want to try and get the, the third base up as soon as possible, so.
Right.
A little bit early on those.
Okay. Well, so if someone goes like, something like that, if you see them just going back into like the colony, just throw down a third and then just...
Yeah. Let's try and drone up as hard as possible. I would maybe add them back in, like, right now, when Zergling speed finishes, instead of, like, too early. Because right now you're going to be flowing gas for the time being.
Yeah. Okay.
He's doing some dirty Protoss tricks. Alright, as long as you make non-stop drones right now, you should be good. Yeah, the third is just super late. That's definitely one of the main things here. I think is that Creep Tumor blocking it or not? Just barely not.
I don't think so. I don't actually know why I haven't got a third yet. Yeah, I'm just taking it just now.
Yeah, usually you want to just start like getting the third base up as soon as you either hold that 4-gate or you want to just get it as soon as possible if he's not even gonna move in. Like he knew he wasn't gonna do very much with that 4-gate, so he just sort of backed off. I would have probably gotten the third right then, but...
Right.
Yeah, you definitely need a bigger eco right now. So what you were saying about the 10-minute infestation pit is sort of the standard. Between like 10 to 10:30, you would usually get the infestation pit and go straight to a hive. Okay.
So would you do like an attack earlier than when your Vipers actually come out? Just like I don't know, like a 2-2 timing or something like that? Or is that the time when your Vipers are actually supposed to come out is when you get 2-2?
Yeah, they're actually supposed to be out at that point. If I like, somehow, some way the game didn't go well, and I don't have my Vipers out with 2-2 finishing, I might move out on the map a little bit, but I really don't want to engage any Colossus without having the Vipers out, because they're just too good. Like, they're just too damn good.
Okay.
He actually has so many gates, holy shit. And just starts chrono boosting out Colossus, yeah. So imagine, right now, 13 minutes is when you would have your first 5%, right? Imagine having this army and just abducting the Colossus out of that. It should be such an easy victory.
Yeah. Okay.
Especially if you're double upgrading, actually. I would also, like, be very careful double upgrading. It's usually a bit too expensive.
Right.
So, the time between, like, getting the infestation pit and getting the first Viper with energy is usually right around 3-ish minutes. That's always how I like to look at it. So even if you would have started in this game around the 11-minute mark, you know, the infestation pit, you still would have been in time. But you started right now, 14.5 minutes. That's definitely... I mean, it's an easy fix, right? That's not a big deal, but...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I find that I die quite a lot to just basically what this guy does is just gets, like, 5 Colossus or something and just pushes across the map and...
Mm-hmm.
Even if I'm maxed out, I just can't stop it because I just have nothing to support my army.
Yeah, yeah. So basically, if you would take a look right now at adding Vipers in here, if you take the Colossus out of this fight, it's such an easy one, right? Like,
yeah,
it's a sick concave, by the way. I liked it a lot. This is gonna be one of these gross fights where you think the Zerg is gonna absolutely roll him, and then
yep,
then nothing happens.
pretty much. And then, yeah.
Is he just gonna force field? He doesn't even fucking force field! Jeez!
No.
Alright.
Just doesn't even lose a single Colossus in that.
Yeah, so big thing in that one is the super late third and then the quick gases. I would delay the gases and instead go for the quicker third. Okay. Drone up a little bit harder and go for the, 10-11 minute infestation pit and straight to a hive.
Right.
It is something that, like, if you've never done it before, like, the infestation pit that early feels kind of weird, because you really do seem to have a really small army at that point, but it just lines up very well, because I think the Vipers basically are like 10 roaches each or something. I don't know exactly how it would equate like that, but, they're really, really good.
Okay.
As far as, like, Vipers versus Corruptors goes, Corruptors take a little bit less time to get out. Whereas, a Viper takes about 3 minutes or so to get out, a Corruptor takes like 2 minutes to make the Spire and then the Corruptor. So if you're like in an oh shit moment and you know for a fact it's going to be Colossus, you might want to go Corruptor. But the nice thing about Vipers is that you just can make them every single time. I mean, even if you would go High Templar or Archon or whatever, like the Blinding Cloud is still going to be super good. So that's why I like Vipers usually better, but... If you're like in oh shit situation, you can also make the Spire.
Okay, so just throw that down at like the 10-minute mark instead of the infestation pit then.
Yeah.
Okay.
And usually you also get this fort exactly like you're doing right here, just for the gases, because the Vipers are so expensive. I think they're like 300 gas each or something.
Right. Ridiculous, what is like is there like a specific time that you're supposed to get your fourth, or is it just?
I usually get the fourth after I know that he has his third. I think there's not like a specific time, I don't think, but I think it's right around, right around you start teching up to that infestation pit.
Right.
Okay. I don't know.
So that's when you're expected to be like full saturation on 3 bases then.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
So as soon as you know that he has a third base and that he's not gonna do like a big push anytime soon, you can't just make that extra hatchery. Just make sure you make like 8 drones for it, and you don't pull like drones out of your third base. You actually make the extra drones for it, because else your minimal eco is gonna be a bit too low. But it should be alright. Like otherwise, honestly, like macro wise, there wasn't really that much going wrong. It was just the engagement right here that was Viperless.
Yeah.
Yeah, the double upgrades really did help out a ton though. Alright. Let's just have you play a game versus someone. Vipers are 200 gas, really? Oh, I thought they were 300. I don't even know. All right, there should be someone, right? I hope. Any diamond / master Protosses here?
Surely there's someone.
Surely there must be someone, right? What you deserve.
Yeah, I'm looking at him. Yeah, he's a Protoss. Holy crap, his win rate is pretty damn good.
Yeah, no, he's not diamond.
No.
72 and 26, that's pretty sick. Alright.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he said. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, could you toss me the party lead?
Oh yeah. Oh, that is the wrong button. Okay.
Have you kicked me out of a party, GTA? What is this?
I'm sorry.
Alright. What you deserve. Unable to invite. Battle.net. Unable to invite you. What you deserve.
I have been playing from gold to diamond. Alright.
Oh, alright.
Still. He's
Yeah,
11 times.
I try and invite him in and it says like unable to invite. I don't know why.
Does it say he's already in a party or is it just...
Nope.
Alright.
I have no idea.
It's a bit...
Alright, add him as a friend, see if that works. This happens all the time in Battle.net, I don't know exactly why. But
Battle.net's really been screwing up lately with the whole like score screen and replays and stuff over the past like week.
yeah, I'm gonna send out that
Really
replay
strange.
pack today. I don't even know if it will work, like if people can even load them.
Yeah, I mean it seems to be like the replays from like a week, 2 weeks ago or something like that. They just seem to just have disappeared. They don't
That's
really
all of these
exist
games.
anymore.
All of these games are from them. Alright. What you deserve. Unable to invite, what the fuck?
Oh, it's another person, Mr. What is it? Protoss. So
there's
he's
another
high
one?
diamond on NA.
Alright. Let's see if I can invite him. Oh, I can invite him.
Mr. Protoss.
Alright. For whatever reason that doesn't work. Okay. Mr. Protoss. He says he's a diamond NA. Yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
We'll find out soon enough. Alright. No, if like he would reject invites from friends, I'm pretty sure it would give me not even the option to invite him. Or at least it would give me an error, not like
Yeah.
you know, unable to invite.
It's just a bit strange.
Yeah. Alright, what map would you like to play?
I don't mind.
Alright,
I don't
let's
know
get this
about
one. I like that.
Yeah. I'm starting to not like Catalina on ZVZ especially because so many people come meet us.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just so easy to just fly around the back of people's bases and just...
I've been playing a ton of Muta actually recently in ZVZ. It's a lot of fun, but it's just... It's like 100 times more difficult, it feels like, than making a roach.
I've been trying to play it as well, but then they just... It's just the... I don't know, it's like a +1 or 1-1 roach push or something like that. It's just so difficult to hold.
Yeah, it's a fun game, but... I'm kind of ops right now, guys, because last time we did that, they started lagging like crazy, and it was really annoying. Alright. Actually, I'll ask it here as well. Alright, so let's just try and go for the exact same one.
Right.
And,
I take it he knows how to... that he's not doing a 2-base all-in.
alright. I suppose so. Can
Yeah.
you try and play macro? Actually, I'll ask it here as well. Can you play macro? Oh, did you ask? Did you answer? No.
No.
Let's go. Well, else we just need to hold it. I mean...
He has disappeared.
What?
I think he just disconnected.
He disappeared. He wasn't even disconnecting right there. It's just gone.
Yeah.
Alright, well...
Mr. What was that? File? No.
Alright. What you deserve? I think I got you invited right now. I think. Whoa, it worked. All right.
Aha. Is it just that you can't invite him to the party?
I have no idea. We found a workaround. We found the Battle.net hacks. All right. Yeah, maybe Protoss wasn't actually Protoss.
Hmm.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I only play macro. Really? It's the first Protoss I've ever heard who just plays macro. What?
Because all-ins are shit. Oh, well, man.
I like this guy. This is Right, okay.
That's good.
Okay.
My back is sore randomly. Don't know why.
Oh, I've come home for the weekend, so because I took my chair down to Glasgow, I'm sitting on this shitty wee. I don't even think you can call it a chair, but it's just.
Go to IKEA, dude. Buy a chair for like £30. I actually was surprised. Like, we went to IKEA recently, and you can get actually pretty decent chairs right there for like, literally like £20. They even don't cost that much anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of funny how that works. Mass production does a lot.
It probably won't last too long, but.
What you deserve. I'm a good guy, Protoss. He plays only macro. I like actually these colors. I've never seen the stronger team colors on like this. This color you're playing, whatever it is, cyan or something, teal.
Yeah, I really like the colors. I mean, I think it was just because everyone was requesting them to be in the game after they used them in some tournaments and stuff. Like
People requested them on Wings of Liberty, dude. Like, it's been so long, yeah.
All right.
There was actually this hack where you could replace a couple of these source files of StarCraft II, and it would actually, you know, change the colors of the units. But what would also happen is that people would replace the color of cloaked unit to like a lime green, so you could actually see cloaked units just pop up on the minimap, and that's everywhere. It was really stupid. So they disabled that, but I guess it took them 4 years or something to make it into the game. Alright. I've actually been doing quite a bunch of drone scouting in ZVP as well. It's quite good, if you know what kind of you're looking for. Don't really have to if you don't want to, but...
When would you normally send out a drone? Or would it be earlier?
Like I actually sent out the 10th drone, like the one you make right after making the Overlord.
Right. Okay. Oh, he's got Nexus first. Okay.
Alright, just make the Overlord.
Oh my god.
Freaking dance. Dance, Gavin. Alright, want to get the Queen at, and then a set of Zerglings. And let's double check if that's a Nexus first. Yep, it is. Yep. So let's go for the third base right when the Zerglings spawn. So usually what you do, you basically send your Zerglings towards the third base right now. Because you know it's Nexus first, you don't really need to scout them. So I would actually send them to your third and then follow it with a drone, exactly. So just like that. Oh, well there you go. He was being nice enough to give it to you. That sounds weird, but that's okay. Alright. Let's make another Queen as well. And then Jack with the first one. Alright. So finding that probe is actually pretty huge.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's go. And just start focusing on the drones. Now a nice little benchmark you have to hit is 44 supply before 6 minutes, okay? If you play perfectly, it should be at around 5 minutes 50 seconds. But, you know, 44 supply before 6 minutes is what the goal is right now. So it's just a matter of macroing perfectly.
Alright.
Drone. Just try and minimize the downtime that our drone is available. So inject with the Queen. Yep, there we go. And then
I should have put a creature down with that one.
Exactly. Right, make sure you have that other Overlord ready to fly in the main as well. I forgot about mentioning that.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, it should probably be a bit too late right now, but the first Overlord, like the one in the natural, is the most important one.
Right.
Oh, what is that with your Zerglings? Ooh. There we go. Cool. Alright, so 44 supply. Will be reach it. Think you will.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Was it
you will
6
easily.
minutes?
Easily. Alright, so you want to get the double gas? So that's like a nice little thing to keep in mind. It's like, alright, if I manage to hit 44 supply, it's just, you know, I'm on the right track. Whereas if right now you would be at 36 or something, you basically already lost the game. Alright, want to get the Roach Horn, and you want to start flying in that Overlord to see what is going on. Great, so no gases right there. That's the first thing to notice.
So it's just going to be an early third. Then...
Yeah. Or DTs, or a lot of other things.
No, yeah.
I'll make one big round of drones for your third, and then go straight back into making units, because it's kind of scary. Don't know exactly how much he has. Alright, I like the patrol right there, that's great. Alright, let's poke in with the other Overlord as well, and make like 4 Overlords right now. Oh, well, 2 more. Well, that works.
Oh.
Cool. Want to make the lair and an Evo chamber? Alright, what is that in the main? Alright, those are gateways. So, we haven't really seen any tech buildings yet.
The ship core is just coming in.
It doesn't really seem to have all that much. So I would make like a couple roaches. And then go back to droning. I don't think he's going to really push. I mean, you've only seen like 4 gateways right there. So I think he's going to go expand, but... Alright, want to start a big round of drones. Like 8, yeah, perfect. And want to start Zerging speed as well. Ooh, damn, that greed right there. That's 15 drones in the production tab. Okay.
Might even a bit many.
Alright, and let's just try and play it safe right now. He might still go for a bit of a push, so I would start making a couple units right now again. And prep that creep tumor as well. Yeah. Right, roach speed. Make a couple more overlords. Now keep in mind, alright, there we go.
There we go.
So, I would just walk my units across the map right now. Oh, well, not if he's gonna do that. Okay. So if the thing goes down, that would be awful. I would just attack move with the drones here as well.
Can I get that mothership core? Yes, I can.
Yep. Alright.
Oh, maybe not.
I'm gonna make a big round of drones here and start the double gas in the third. And as well as the 4th base. So right around now is a good time for the 4th base. 10 minutes is when we're gonna get the infestation pit, remember that. Want to start the +1 missile attack, by the way. Thought we already had it, but it's my bad. And you want to start also the Hydra and the infestation pit at the same time. So it's starting right around now.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Alright, and make sure you snipe that pylon, because there was definitely a pylon going down somewhere, right? Alright. So make sure you start the hive right away. And also start making sure we get that money down. Yeah, exactly. You might want to try and move across the map. If you have roach speed out, because there's not much you can do. Want to start the ranged upgrade, there we go. And I would make a couple Evo chambers right now. Now, I can tell you from the production tab that he's going for like robotics facility stuff, and he's probably going to go Colossus very soon. So he's just playing the standard, so we can actually try and figure out how this is going to go, okay? Now, you should be maxed out by the time the Vipers basically hit. So, the Vipers should come out in a little bit. Oh, shit, I forgot mentioning that as well.
Damn.
Thought it was already going up, but that's okay. Alright, want to start a couple Hydras to add in this fight as well. And you want to start the gases at the 4th. Alright, so we're not looking to sacrifice the army here, we're just trying to bait some force fields out and see if you can do anything.
Right.
So usually you start the gases on there a bit earlier.
Right.
Alright, so at this point I would start saving some gas up. So instead of making Hydras, I would now start making Roaches. Because you will notice very shortly that you'll likely start having too little gas. You want to have about 3 or 4 Vipers, usually. That's a good amount.
Okay.
Now, let's say there's not any Colossus. You can just Blinding Cloud. Oh, you see that on the minimap? Don't know if you noticed it. There's something in your main base. I think it's a... oh, shit. Watch out very carefully right there. Almost losing half the army, but that's cool. Oh, it was actually just a sky. Okay. So 3 Vipers. Great. And try and max out. Try and max out as soon as possible. You might even want to add some Zerglings in right here. Now, what you're trying to try and hit is the... here you can, by the way, see that you need to gas this a bit earlier than that. But what you're going to try and hit is just a maxed out fight with the energy on the Vipers.
Alright.
So for our first attempt, this is, by the way, going really well. Just make sure that you can also reinforce the army as soon as possible.
Alright.
Alright. What's that at the 4th? I would not engage until I have the Viper energy out, but that's fine enough. Yeah, that's good. Just a little pause string right there. Just send a couple roaches to the main. Just like that. Great. Okay, want to get the Vipers out and start engaging this army. Alright, let's go. There's attack move with the roaches. Let's see if you can kill that off. I think you can actually kill that just fine. We'll remake the 4th. That's the Protoss multitasking. Oh, better not die. Oh no, this is painful. Put him away, put him away! Oh, you had the Vipers!
Oh my god.
Alright. Well, now we need to go for an all-in, pretty much. I would just get those to the net, yeah, just somewhere, and let's just move. You had the Vipers actually ready to get rid of them, but... Alright, have to go for the all-in right now. For a first attempt, this is going great, though.
Alright.
Alright, so if he doesn't have Colossus, which it didn't look like, feel free to just Blinding Cloud his army. I would go for the natural in this situation. It's easier to access. He's just, you know, gonna have too much at his third. Oh, free Forge. Alright. Make sure... Oh, well, there you go. You see it? There we go. Go grab it. Yonk! Alright. Blinding Cloud behind you. Alright. Queen ejects. Oh, don't sacrifice the Vipers. Alright. And let's go for the 3rd right now. Very well played so far, dude. Alright. Now, I don't know exactly how much energy you have. Oh, you have more energy. Okay, you can just keep on going then. Blinding Cloud. Sweet. And move the Vipers back home. Yeah. Alright. Want to get as many Hydras out right now as possible. They're going to be absolutely wrecking all of this. I would get the Vipers back home, yeah. Alright. Well done. Stutter step him. There we go. Alright, free Colossus. Almost. Oh yeah! Alright, and the next part is dancing the road. No, don't dance. Alright. So, you know, there's like little obvious things that could have gone better. Actually, not having that hatchery hotkey is huge. You're actually missing one hatchery on the hotkey. Don't know exactly which one it is. Yeah, it's that one. It has a ton of larvae at it. Alright. Alright, so, besides the fact that a couple things didn't go as well, looks like he has a 4th as well right now, but it's no big deal.
Yeah, so just go straight for the main now.
Yeah, you can send a couple roaches to the 4th. I would send like a small group to the 4th, and then the rest just, you know, to the main. Do you, by the way, use the select all army hotkey?
No, I don't.
Alright. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Oh my god.
That's sweet, that's sweet. Didn't need to do that for us. Alright. GG.
I actually... Oh.
Alright.
Won a macro game. Woo.
Yeah, that was actually very convincing. I mean, you know, there were some obvious things that could have gone some better because the macro slipped and
Yeah.
losing a fourth and a third was kind of stupid. But just abducting the Colossus out of that fight and hitting those blinding clouds helped out a ton. I mean, the Mortals were not doing anything during that whole fight, and
Yeah. So the Vipers. So I should have got my Vipers earlier, still, because I forgot my Hive for a bit as well.
yeah, they would have actually been out in time before that fight would have hit. You know, the fight where you went for your fourth base.
Yeah.
I don't think the fourth base was really needing to go down. I don't know exactly how long the Vipers were delayed for, but you know, there were like tiny little delays and everything, so that's why. You know, the fourth base did end up going down right there, but still, you know, like you were really far ahead.
Right.
Just from simply, you know, hitting a couple nice blinding clouds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was well played. Like, that was really good. So 10-minute infestation pit every single game from now on, okay?
Okay. So you add on your infestation pit and Hydra Den at 10 minutes.
Yeah. The Hydra Den is kind of the weird thing to add in between there. You can add it a bit earlier if you feel like he's going, you know, like maybe Stargate units, and then you add on the Roach Warren a little bit later. So that's not really set in stone. But the most important thing is just getting the infestation pit out.
Okay.
You know, at 10 minutes.
Okay. So you go. So you just put down one Evo chamber to start with, and then when you know he's got a third, throw down a second one as well.
You should actually only go for single upgrades until it's like super late in the game.
Right.
I was saying like add the extra Evo chambers to like add the Vipers, but I thought the Hive was already about to finish up, but it was
Right.
it was still needing to start.
Okay.
Yeah, but other than that, that's really the only reason. So usually you just put the Vipers, or you put the Evo chambers somewhere that the Vipers can get the energy from. But getting the double upgrades at this timing was pretty good as well. Just don't start with the double upgrades because it's kind of it's too expensive, really. If he's gonna go for like a 2-base all-in, you really can't afford the double upgrades. But other than that, it was really well played.
Right.
I was trying to think if we like have to jump in the replay if there's like anything.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't think so. No, there wasn't very much that we haven't already discussed. I don't think like that was well played.
yeah.
The engagement was terrible. He says, yeah, that's what we. Blinding Cloud fucked everything up. All right, you want to just play another one and see how that one goes?
Yeah.
Cool. Now he was kind of late though with his Colossus. Usually we'd see the Colossus a bunch earlier than that, but. All right, let's go different map. What do we want? Overgrowth?
Yeah, may as well. May as well go back to the coaching map.
Does Blinding Cloud affect all units? Yes, Blinding Cloud also affects your own units. I didn't actually know that until like 2 weeks ago.
Found it out the hard way.
Yeah, but it also affects your own Zerg units. I wasn't even aware of that. What does Blinding Cloud do? It reduces the range of all units to 1. So that basically means the Zerglings will still be able to fight under a Blinding Cloud, but Hydras and whatnot will really not be able to. So it basically means that anything that's ranged stops working.
I take it doesn't affect air.
It does not, sadly, no.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
That'd be a bit ridiculous.
All you need is like Viper Spore Crawler. It's a new army composition. So 200 Vipers with like 100 Spore Spike Crawlers.
Just a duck and a lightning cloud.
It'd be amazing.
That'd be ridiculous.
That would actually be a strategy. There would actually be players doing that, like going like 10 Swarm Host and then like max out on like Viper Spore Spike Crawler. No, it also does not affect spells, and Widow Mines are considered spells, and so are High Templars and whatnot. They can still use their spells.
Yeah, I found it the hard way as well. I played against one guy a couple of days ago who was a Terran. He just went mass Widow Mine, mass Siege Tank, and I had absolutely no clue what to make. I had absolutely no idea. I made Swarm Hosts. He just ran them around and sat them on top of them and just blew them all up. And then I had so much gas and minerals, and I just did not know what to make. It was just, and then I eventually just made Mutas and was just dancing back and forward, killing one at a time. But he'd already killed everything by that point.
Yeah.
It's so difficult to deal with.
Just metric box the Mutas. You know how to metric box them?
Yeah.
Like when people found that out, that magic boxing was actually a thing, it was good. Like people weren't even aware there was a thing. Everyone was just clumping them up the whole time. Nobody thought of the stop command.
Just clumping them all up, attacking one Thor.
Yeah. Alright. Ready?
Yep. I'm ready.
Yeah, mines are pretty good. I remember trying to blindly cloud them in Heart of the Swarm beta. I found that out the hard way as well. Doesn't work, guys. You can't blind and cloud spells, and for whatever reason, mines are considered spellcasters.
Yeah, which is a bit strange.
it's a bit of a strange unit anyway.
Yeah.
It's a unit that's burrowed underground that all of a sudden shoots up in the air and has like unlimited amount of bombs in it. Like, it's pretty sick.
A tiny little thing like that has an unlimited amount of pretty much like massive missiles that can kill like a whole army.
Yeah, most Zergs in lower leagues go for Corruptors if they see Colossus. See, that's the thing. Corruptors are pretty good. It's just that Vipers are better in literally every single situation. Well, except for maybe if he also has like Void Rays out or something. But other than that, like there's really no reason to go Viper or not go for Vipers unless you don't know that it's coming. So as long as you prepare blindly for it, I mean 10-minute infestation pit and go up to a hive and get the Colossus out or get the Vipers out, you will be prepared for it nonetheless. Like even if he's gonna go for anything that doesn't contain abducting or anything that doesn't need abducting or anything, you still have the blinding cloud. Whereas if you're gonna have like 10 Corruptors flying around versus, well, ground army, it's not gonna do anything.
So what would you go for if the person was going for like he opened like triple Stargate on like 3 bases and then went into Storm instead of Colossus?
The only real proper way if you're gonna play him heads up would be with Swarm Host, like Swarm Host Sporecrawler. But usually like the timing attack with the one that we discussed last time with like the Hydra timing, you know, that usually kills it. If you don't manage to do enough damage right there, like you won't be able to kill the 3rd base, you're sort of already dead.
Right. Oh, he's doing his weak dance again.
Yeah, just send a drone right now. Exactly. Oh. It's like, bro, when you gotta calm down. It's like, where's my dancing partner right here? just walk around this circle. You see the circle on the map on the 3rd or on the natural? There you go. As long as that circle is empty, you can pop down the hatchery like that. Want to get an Overlord next? And I would send the Overlord into natural to the back of his main. Exactly. Cool. So let's see if he does the same thing again. Most likely he will. Corruptors are only good at taking up supply. Well, pretty much. I'm morphing them into Brute Lords.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So make sure you find that probe. It went somewhere. It's important to find it. And make sure you get the 3rd base. Exactly. So right around 4-ish minutes.
Alright.
You can queue up the next screen if you want. Just still line up.
Oh, where are you off to?
Just attack move them all over the place. The most important thing that Zerg need to do is scout for that probe. Now sometimes they send it home, sometimes they don't. So, you know, on most maps you'll learn like where they like to hide it. On this one it's mostly in like the VAR bottom right corner. It's like a place they really like to hide.
Right.
As well as like that space that the watchtower doesn't touch. Alright, wanna get an Overlord? Oh, you already did, sorry. I wanna get more drones. Alright. So exact same story as previously. Just this time we're gonna try... Oh, there you go. That's the dead space of the watchtower right there. This time let's just try and tighten up a little bit. Wanna get an Overlord here? Walk that one to the 3rd, exactly. Queen inject the main. Oh, you already did. Sweet. And 44 supply once again at 550.
Right.
Alright, more drones. Perfect. Want to get the double gas? And then re-rally the natural to the third and the third to the third. Oh, the third to the third. Okay, cool. I'm gonna start flying in the overlords right now and get the roach warren out. Okay, want to make drones while you're doing this and make like 4 overlords. Okay, great. Queen injects. And drones. Big amount of drones. Everything to the third now, yeah. Alright. Let's see what we find in the main. Try and figure out with the overlords, by the way. What's going on? Looks like more gateways are being added on right now.
Gateways, yeah.
So be a bit careful, but it looks like it's the same build as previously. Might want to make a couple roaches again before getting the lair started.
Oh yeah, we got a subscriber!
Oh, thank you very much, Vegalas, for hitting that sub button. Welcome. Appreciate that a lot, dude. Alright. I think this is just him being cheeky, but you never know. So I'll get the lair, and then start zerking speed, as well as infestation, or not an infestation, but a evo chamber. And just scout around if you see any pylons here. And now I would start making, yeah, the double gas right there, and I'll start making non-stop units. Now we don't know where his natural is, so I'm a bit confused about that. Is he gonna make the third right there?
I don't know.
Alright, I would start making non-stop units right now, because this is getting kind of scary. If he's gonna do an all-in, it's gonna hit him about a half minute. In which case we might have overdroned actually, but... I'm gonna make a couple overlords. Give mine 10-minute infestation pit.
Oh yeah, we didn't have a lair yet.
I wanna get the evo chamber as well. Alright, and let's try and figure out if he has that third taken. Really need to have a scout at that third. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Are we crashing?
Oh. Oh, it's not me. Okay.
I was like, wait, what's going on here? I'm still moving.
Oh, I think he's gone.
What a shit.
Damn.
We just got to the bit where we wanted to practice. Like, so far it was like textbook. Can anyone please tell me how Loko's stream quality is this good? Thank you so much, man. Let's hope he comes back. It's just, I got a new computer that's like dedicated to streaming.
Yeah, this guy's gone.
Yeah.
He's crashed.
We should be able to resume from replay. He said that sometimes his computer crashes. So.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even realize how many minerals I had.
Yeah.
So I just make like non-stop roaches from now on.
Yeah, you should get the 5th and 6th gas as well as the 3rd. Or the 4th rather, as soon as you know that you can.
Right.
You know, like you need to know whether or not he has his 3rd taken. Because if he doesn't have his 3rd right now, it's 100% going in and being all in.
Yeah.
Dang it. Alright, let's see if he's back online. Yeah, he disconnected actually out of the game. Just see the party thing. Alright, well, macro-wise, this is exactly what we want to do. Can probably just resume from replay from this point on.
Yeah.
When is the stream ending? Well, Leon, that's a bit mean. Like, when is this fucker gonna go offline? Alright, man. Do you have any more questions, though? Because, like, honestly, this is going pretty damn well.
I don't think so. I mean, I think the main things that, like, I think the main thing was that I didn't really know, like, the timings, and obviously my Vipers being, like, I don't even know how late, like, 8 minutes late definitely didn't help.
Yeah, no, you just can't really engage a Protoss army with Colossus without having a counter specific for the Colossus, you know? Like, Roach Hydra is not gonna work. But honestly, like, your micro and whatnot was totally fine right there. Except that you're maybe not, like, too comfortable having, like, you know, the Vipers on a separate hotkey group and positioning them and stuff, but, like...
Yeah, I probably should stop. I mean, I always add them to hotkey group 1, because there's quite a lot of instances, especially against Terran, where I just forget them and they're just back in my base while I'm already engaging.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Where are my blinding clouds? And they're just slowly just flying their way over. But I probably should stop them in hotkey 1, because as soon as I move like to the back of his army, they just fly over the top, and most of the time they die.
Yeah. I don't know exactly how it works, but cannons and stalkers and whatnot also always seem to target fire Vipers first.
Yeah.
So as soon as they're like in range, either they like manually do it or whatever, but they always target down the Vipers, because they know how horrible Vipers are. I don't know if you ever played Protoss,
Yeah.
but getting Vipers against you is like the worst thing ever, because you can't do anything. So, you know, like, as long as you just make sure you have the Vipers, you know, with your army, just never add them to a control group.
Okay.
You know, just add them to a separate control group and not to your main army control groups, is what I'm trying to say.
Right. So, I mean, for, like, if you do, what should your ratio of, like, roaches to Hydralis be?
I think it's just, like, I don't know, like 60-40, something, like, just more roaches than Hydras usually.
Right.
But most of the time, like, it depends on if you kill the army. Let's say you kill the army and you know it's going to be mainly gateway units left. You might just want to reinforce with Hydra circling.
We got a subscriber.
Putrid Halfling, thank you as well for subscribing. Man, how many subscribers did we get already today? It's ridiculous.
Subscribers and donations and everything went absolutely mental today.
I don't even know why. Oh, thank you very much, Putrid Halfling. It's a lovely nickname, by the way. I don't know exactly what that is. It's from Game of like Lord of the Rings or something. I hope, at least. I hope you're not like some sort of like really offensive thing. But yeah, definitely, like, just take a look at the army that he has and be like, okay, what is he gonna have? Like, if he's double bruising Colossus, and you know he's like chrono boosting out Colossus, you're not gonna reinforce with Hydras, because it's just not really going to work, right?
So what would you, like, would you transition into something like Ultralisks after that, or just like add Ultralisks in while you're, or like when it gets to like the 20-25 minute mark or something like that?
I usually never really get to that point, to be honest. I just usually just fight over and over again with Roach, Hydra, Viper. But if you want to go to like the ultra late game, I think you're probably going to be better off using Brute Lords in this situation, because usually like Roach, Hydra, Ultra really doesn't work that well, because the Ultras sort of get stuck. I don't know exactly how to explain it, but usually they aren't really in the front of the army. If you manage to get them in though, and you manage to get them to engage, they are pretty much the best thing ever. But you know, getting them to engage is usually the hard thing, because if he starts making immortals and stuff, it's very difficult. Oh, he's back.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, yep. He is back. Alright, okay.
Alright, let's see who's here.
Yep.
Yeah, another thing you could switch into is someone actually pointing that out in the chat. You can actually switch into Mass Muta if you want to.
Alright.
But, you know, that's like a whole different story again. Like,
yeah.
You know, that's like a whole different strategy, I suppose. If you want to play Roach Hydra, Hydra Viper, and transition late game, Brute Lords is like the go-to easy one. But indeed, like Muta is also a good one, but this is a whole different thing.
Okay. So if you go into like Brood Lords, you would support with like more Hydras than Roaches then, just to protect your Brood Lords.
Yeah.
And then if you want to go like complete ultra late game, you get Swarm Hosts.
Yeah. If you get 6 Brood Lords out though, you generally like it's the GG as a Protoss, because there's not much you can do.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are resuming from replay, if you want. Yeah, I don't really like Ultras all that much versus Protoss unless you're like playing like you know, Muta or like Zergling early game, and then maybe some roaches in there, and then switching to Muta, and then late game, the Mutas are gonna be godlike because you already have the upgrades, you know. But if you're upgrading missile attacks, the ultras just don't synchronize very well. But
I think that was my.
Sorry.
Well, I tend Hydra anyway. It was like Hydraling and then into meters and then into ultras, but I just got killed by like an attack before like my ultralist before I could get my ultralist out. They would just push across the map and with like 3 Colossus, and all I would have is like Mutaling.
Yeah. The golden rule to playing Mutaling versus Protoss is to never engage. Just always counterattack. Never actually like fight them.
It's so difficult to control.
It's very hard to judge as well, as if you actually can go for the counterattack. Because sometimes you're like, oh shit, well his army's on my side of the map, I'm definitely gonna lose, and you're like, all right, I'll just go for the counterattack instead because I know I can't win it, and then all of a sudden you easy mode them, and like it's oftentimes it looks like you're gonna lose, and then you go for the counterattack and you just sort of win. It's kind of an awkward thing. You need to play like 100 games before it makes any kind of sense, and it still doesn't really make sense half the time, to be honest. But OMG, Loco fixes computers. Well, computers are quite easy. It's not too difficult. It's just oh shit. Oh, thought we had a disconnect again. Alright. Alright.
Well, at least I can see from the minimap that he has a third.
Alright, well. This is like the latest you usually would see it, but whatever. Alright, you ready?
Yep.
Cheater. Alright, there we go. Let's get the infestation pit going. They want to get the 4th base up and the double gas at the 3rd. So you noticed, by the way, in the previous game that you had like no gas late game. That was like the worst thing, right? Really want to get the gas up. More drones. Oh, want some more drones actually in there, but usually I make like the 8 drones right around right now. I'll get the +1 missile, by the way. But you want to make the 8 drones right around now, and then when the 4th finish, you should switch them over. Make sure you grab the watchtowers, by the way, because we're really blind. Alright, and you want to get the Hydra then as well as the Hive. Okay, great. Want a couple Overlords, and I would start 8 more gas. Oh, well, there you go. Alright, want to make non-stop units. Did we get roach speed?
Oh dear.
Oh yeah, shit. That's the annoying thing with the resuming from replay. You kind of get like out of the rhythm. Okay, let's run that Zergling forward and see if it's there. Yeah. Alright, want to get the gases at the 4th? I think he just went back. Yeah. We'll get the gases at the 4th, right there, and make like 8 drones for the 4th. Oh, well, there he is. See him? I think you can actually just stop that, yeah. Alright, move down to the 4th though. You definitely want to not fight up here, because he's likely going to go there. Alright, try and run a unit forward, see if you can find anything.
Oh, there he is.
There's a 6 circling placement right there, dude. At the gold. I didn't actually think about that, that's smart. Alright. Cool. Okay. Try and get the Zergling at the other bases, or at the other watchtower as well. I'm going to start a couple of Evo chambers and like 3 Vipers.
I'm gonna just start. I'm
gonna make a ton of roaches and get the gases at the 4th going, because that's really the only reason why we got it in the first place. Alright. Cool. Alright, so try and take the watchtowers again, because we're really missing the vision. Just feel free to move with your entire army on the map. Alright, get the energies on the Viper. Alright, and grab the watchtowers again. I'm gonna get +2 attack. So him, like, if he sees this, he's probably gonna get pretty worried at this point, you know. Want to get both of the upgrades on the Vipers, or on the Vipers, on the yeah, Hydras. Sweet, and let's go. I would just attack move towards his gold base, and then bring the Vipers with you. There we go.
All right, I'm gonna try using it without a hotkey.
Good.
Let's see. Let's see how it goes.
All right. So this timing could have been a oh, nice. That was nice actually. All right, let's go. Fight at 2 fronts at once. Well, that didn't do shit.
Oh,
But...
they all died. Okay.
Alright, so there were Colossus right there, so you're gonna have to land the perfect abducts, but as long as you position your Vipers behind your army, it should be relatively easy. Alright, move the Vipers forward a little bit. And you'll likely show the Colossus first, that's usually what happens. Alright. Move the Vipers. Alright, and abduct them. Abduct, abduct. Blinding Cloud, poof, all kinds of stuff. Abduct, abduct, yeah, yeah. Alright, Queen ejects. And reinforce his army with Hydralisks. Alright, well you might want to wait for your reinforcements and get the energy again, but... Alright, let's just max out. Oh shit, we're donating free units.
Get to Sentry.
Ah, shit,
Nope,
didn't even get it. Alright, let's just push out again when both your upgrades finish. And just get the energy on the Vipers again. Now, keeping the Vipers alive, what you did right there, is really good. Like, they're too expensive to lose. Oh, don't get that. Don't get that one. Yeah. You can also transfuse one of the Vipers. I believe one of them is really low health. And also, we're actually not having one of the hatcheries hotkeyed. One of them is not hotkeyed. I don't know which one it is, but... I think it's the one in the main, yeah. Alright, let's go. Oh. So he's just trying to buy time right now, that's one thing to keep in mind.
Yeah.
So make sure you don't let them, you know, buy too much time.
Oh.
He was hiding with them or something, I don't know. Alright, good. And then bring the Vipers with you again. Oh, they're already there, good. Nice. Nice spotted. Just ignore him. Just go to the natural.
Alright.
Or to the third, that works too. Now sometimes you get a free abduct if you feel risky. Alright, let's go. Abduct some blinding cloud. Ooh. Nice. That's sick, dude. Okay, Queen ejects and reinforce with Vipers. Or not with Vipers, with Hydra, sorry. Makes like 20 Vipers. Alright, well that should be fine. Might want to send a couple of roaches to his third base as well. But as long as you just max out at this point, it should be game.
I thought I would have enough for another blinding cloud, but oh well.
By the way, never ever, like, when you try and use a spell like that, don't move the Viper forward. Just hit the spell and then click on where you want the spell to land. Because the range on Vipers is actually really long. Really long, really big? I don't know. Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Damn English, with like 100 words for the same thing. Just send a couple units to the third. Like, don't send all your army. Just send like 10 roaches or something. Or yeah, just a bunch. So you actually, you know, or send all your reinforcements over there. That's something that's useful or usually helps as well.
Let's just make a ton of overseers.
There we go. And there we go. Well done. Yeah, the 6k bank is alright, guys, because we're maxed out. So yeah,
I really need to try and get used to putting all my queens on like a hotkey and using that. You hold like shift, queen inject, and then use space. So
yeah.
I used to use that, but I've just kind of stopped using it now.
Yeah. You had enough larva though throughout the game, so it's not like the biggest of thing. But I guess what sometimes happens is when you're playing yourself is that you kind of forget.
Yeah.
And just the queen injects because you're like, all right, it's gonna take too long. But if you do it really quickly, it takes like a half second.
Mm-hmm.
But But other than that, like that was solid play right there. I mean, that made you know, ZVP Diamond League look easy right there for you. No, but seriously, like those 2 games were not even close.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, that's kind of true.
It's just weird.
It's weird having the Vipers out. Oh, and by the way, just practice the second control group, because the Vipers just sort of, you know, did a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Or they just sort of died. What I tried explaining during the game is that when you try and like hit the blinding cloud, just hit whatever button it is. For me, it's C. I don't know what the hotkey is, and then just click where you want the blinding cloud to end, and then like hold down Shift and right click it back. And what happens instead of that, it moves forward all the way to be in range of the blinding cloud. It will actually just go to the very outer reach that it needs, and then it will move back instantly.
Right.
Instead of like, because I think what you did is like right click on the map and then hit blinding cloud whenever it was like, you know, sort of in range. But you don't need to do that. You can just hit C, or you know, the hotkey for blinding cloud, and then just click on where you want the blinding cloud to end, and then you know it will actually stop flying when it has done the blinding cloud. It's just a bit easier.
Yeah, that'd be quite helpful, because I think all my Vipers died towards the end there because they tried to blinding cloud by like clicking behind and then trying it.
Yeah,
but
the nice
they didn't
thing
have
is
any
that
energy, so they just kept going.
Yeah, and the nice thing is that if you don't have any energy, they won't even go in the first place.
All right.
And the same goes for infestors and all these kind of spellcaster things. It works also on queens and stuff. You don't need to walk them forward. If you just hit the spell that you want to do, click where you want it to land, they will move there themselves, and then they will, you know, get to the very outer reach instead of like having to guess where they would go. It's just a kind of, you know, a little thing that's very useful.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Other than that, all right. Yeah. That was actually good. I'm trying to think of other points, but there's not that much. Like, there's just, you know, refinement, I suppose. It's just playing it more and getting a bit more confident in it. But
yeah.
Other than that, it was well played.
Definitely feels a hell of a lot better than what I used to be doing anyway.
The funny thing is that you said it yourself, though. It's like, yeah, I think I get the Vipers too late. And that's pretty much what happened.
I mean, I think because my Vipers were so late or something like that, because of that, I would just get completely just slaughtered, and then it's like I would just be sitting there. It's like, what? You watch back the replay and you're like maxed, and they have like 150 supply, and then it's not even close. It's like, what is going on?
Yeah, pretty much. We can have a look at another replay if you want. If you have any other games, just close things out. If you have like any more.
I don't know if I have any.
Alright, because I actually have to go in like 20 minutes and I need to do a giveaway thing, but...
Alright, okay.
If you have like one replay or something we can take a look at, that's great. I'll just let me know if you have any.
Just have a look. You've seen that one? No, I don't think I can find another replay.
Alright. What was the Master League victory against, by the way?
Zerg.
Alright.
I don't know why, but after the last coaching session, ZVZ just suddenly became my best matchup. it was really strange.
We didn't even talk CVZ.
Yeah. It's like I just went to go and play, and then it's like I think I won like 10 ZVZs in a row, and it's like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
What is this? So the amount of like one base, Ling, Bane, Ling, all-ins I face is just ridiculous, but they're pretty easy to hold.
Yeah, so as long as you manage to get your like ZVP for it's like 50% plus, which I think you should be able to, I don't really see why not.
Yeah, I should be able. Yeah, I probably will be able to get that now.
Yeah, like if you keep on playing this many games, so just let me know how it goes.
Yeah.
It might just be a little bit of confidence as well, though, in ZVP, because sometimes you're like completely lost there, like, oh fuck, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Well,
yeah.
And you know, then it turns out it's actually only like a little tiny a little tiny thing, and it ends up being pretty easy. Sometimes you also might want to try, if you really want to, is instead of like switching to a Hive, you can also switch into Mutalisk. Like someone in the chat said, you can go for that if you want to.
Okay.
What you then would do is just switch into the standard Muta play. But
Right.
that's like you said, it's a lot more difficult. It's a completely different style. But if you like, you know, find out that this is really working or it's not, you know, just not as much fun or whatever, just feel free to give it a try. But I would definitely stick with Roach, Hydra, Viper for now.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna stick with that for for a decent amount of time anyway, until I get that that win rate back up.
Yeah, because if you think about it, like if like Sulky would play Roach, Hydra, Viper, he would never ever lose a game until like top of the line Grandmaster, right? So it's definitely, you know, something that can be improved upon. By just doing it 100,000 times. Anyway, dude, let me know how it goes, okay? And I believe you have another coaching session like next week or something. We actually still have to schedule that one, but
one more at some point.
all right.
Anyway.
All right, let me know how it goes, dude, and just let me know when you want the other coaching session, if you want it next week or 2 weeks or whatever is easiest.
Right. Okay.
All right, man. Thank you very much. It was a lot of fun.
Well, thank you for that.
Good luck, man.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.